Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx Bummer Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfella, Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out. All right, man, we back. Goodfella Sports TV in the building. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Got some news last night, man. I was chilling, about to packing in for the night, go play Call of Duty. And my plug hit me up, man, and said that the plan for Premier Boxing Champions was to do David Benavidez and Jermall Charlo expeditiously, but somebody didn't want it. And David Benavidez is getting a reputation for being a duck gooser. So let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. So basically, he wanted to be like Ryan Garcia, all right? He wanted a tune-up, all right, with Ramiro and Gulo, Alexis. I don't know this dude's name, but he beat Anthony Sims. I never had seen Anthony Sims fight. It just didn't seem like he had enough aggression. It seemed like the skill was there. They fought on a Demetrius Andrade, whoever he fought card, on a YouTube card in Miami. But, yeah, David Benavidez preferred the tune-up, so Charlo was going for that fight. When Charlo said that on Fight Hype yesterday where he says that it's coming, he wasn't talking about, like, nigga, down the line. Like, he was talking about it's coming now. So, at the end of the day, Charlo was getting ready to move up to 168 pounds. So, I don't know exactly what was going to happen to his WBC belt. Was this just going to be a voluntary, or was he going to fight Eubanks Jr. was the second plan? What's going on with Devin Chinko? I'm hearing he might fight Canelo because he's the cheaper option. Like I said before, man, you know, it's getting pathetic. It's getting sad. But with Benavidez, the last time he fought, it was in the middle of last summer. So it'll be over probably next time he fight, September, August, they say he fight. It'll be a year layoff. So maybe they want to, you know, stay sharp before fighting a guy like Charlo. But it sounded like he got a lot of respect for Charlo. You know what I'm saying? He was saying, well, Charlo tougher fighting than Plant. But at the same time, you know, he ain't trying to fight Plant neither. He goes around talking about this guy resume, that his resume garbage. At least Caleb Plant didn't get put on the ground by a Cherry. You know what I'm saying? He got put on the ground and then he failed the drug test. That's my whole thing about it. People, I mean, if this dude was black, you know what I'm saying? Or he was a dude, a Cuban, Dominican, or a fighter that people didn't like, they would shut his down. Every time they say his name, they would put it on Front Street. That's what be killing me, dog. And a lot of the black media members, and especially these YouTubers, man, they ain't no different from some of these biased channels that they be going back and forth with. You know what I'm saying? They cover up, you know, other fighters more than they, you know, cover up for the black fighters sometimes. So, you know, with Benavidez, I think he's a talented fighter. I think, you know, he should beat Jermall Charlo. But thinking about it now, he struggled with Garville. He got put on the canvas with Garville. Charlo do got a really good jab. Charlo probably got a speed advantage. And to be honest, Charlo might have a strength advantage too moving up. To be honest, you know, because, you know, I think Benavidez, his lifestyle, they say he blew up to like 220 pounds between fights. And he a clumsy ass dude. He a dude that waddle in the ring. Now, he used to be like 350 pounds or 20 pounds as a teenager, but he waddle. He ain't got really good foot movement, but you know what? He nasty. He dirty. He dig to the body. It had to be an interesting fight, but at the end of the day, you can't be the loudest nigga in the room, but you're not going to do nothing. You're not going to pop off. That's what be killing me about some of these fighters. Some of these fighters will make you think this guy ducking, but they really be the ones ducking and saying, oh, down the line, when a contract comes, pricing themselves out. Like, dog, you know, why not just fight Jermall Charlo next? He ain't fought since fighting Dennis Hogan. I don't remember when that was. Was that July, August, you know, September, something like that? So he had a long layoff. You had a long layoff. He was with the shit, you know. He was with the shit. You wasn't with the shit. You know, maybe he want to fight with fans. You know, maybe it ain't enough money in it right now. So depending on what his reason is, you know, he said he wanted to tune up first. So, I mean, I'll just give these dudes too many options, bro. Like, seriously, you give these dudes too many options. But, you know, at the end of the day, they was going around before the pandemic was over saying they couldn't find nobody to fight him in Phoenix. In his hometown, everybody was ducking. It just sounded like they want to pick and choose who they want to fight, who they don't want to fight at this point. But He is a kid. He is young. But once again, you got a dude that probably started off at welterweight, coming up to, I think Big Charlo started off at welterweight with his brother, coming up to 168 pounds. You should welcome that. You should welcome it. But so PBC operate, bro. But that same PBC fanboys turn around and call this guy duck, that guy duck, and then most of the duckers over there. And it's looking like Taco Duck Tuesday for a lot of these Mexican fighters out here. They ain't looking too good out here. Estrada is probably the one that's willing to take on any and everybody. Canelo, he pick and choose. He'll drain you, or he'll come in heavy depending on what benefit him. He'll pay the judges. He'll stack his raps. I mean, Benavidez is now getting a reputation for being a ducker. And now on top of that, he failed the drug test. People don't talk about that. And, what's so funny about that, and I never stop saying it, and it's about any fighter. I'm going to just keep it 100. He failed the drug test, right? What happened with Garville is he struggled with Garville. I felt that he lost. He got dropped, got tired. He hires Alex Ariza. He comes out and throws a billion punches and didn't take a deep breath versus Garville in the second fight. Then after that fight, he feels he has an adverse test. They say it's for cocaine. You can use cocaine to mask. That's his fact. So all of a sudden, he gets with Alex Ariza and fails a drug test. But if he wasn't on the popular opinion side of the totem pole, if he was a fighter that people didn't like Wilder, like Crawford, like Shields, they'd never let him down. But that just shows you, man, a lot of these dudes self-consciously don't pay attention to this shit. They let this shit slide. But had a black fighter come out, all these black channels, oh, you look at Demetrius Andrade, Crawford, he failed this test, this, that, and the third. They're not going to give them the benefit of the doubt. But you can also say Charlo missed the drug test with the WBC. Him and his brother. So they've been a big speculation of doing, of cheating and juicing as well too. A lot of people say they juice, and they still ain't sued nobody for defamation of character. I gave him the benefit of the doubt, but when Stephen Bredman said it, you know what I'm saying? He ain't getting no lawsuit, but like I said before, it should be a fight that they do down the line. Not sure if they'll be able to fit in another fight this year. Don't know what would be Charlo's immediate plans, but I knew he wasn't gonna fight Derevyanchenko. Straight up and down. If he fight Derevyanchenko, I'll be surprised. It seemed like the plan is for Charlo to move up to 68. Is he gonna make $15 or $10 million that he was offered versus Demetrius Andrade and Canelo fighting Benavidez? Nope. But you know what? It's an in-house fight. I feel that it's a winnable fight. Kind of I rebuffed and think about it. He got more ring experience than Benavidez. I think he got a big frame. I think moving up to 68 won't be a problem. People talking about how Korobov was able to, I think Korobov beat him, but David Benavidez ain't got that skill set. Korobov was able to sit back on and snipe and counter. You know what I'm saying? Benavidez is a guy that like to apply pressure. You know what I'm saying? So, Charlo footwork, it ain't bad, but it ain't great. A lot of Ronnie Shields fighters are like really, really stiff, like a plank. But at the end of the day, I think he got enough footwork, enough jab to actually do pretty good. You know what I'm saying? He got a really straight jab. He can bring in a lot of power. If Garville can drop Benavidez, so can Charlo. So Charlo got a lot of stamina. He ain't got a history of getting tired. Actually, I think this might be more of an even matchup than I anticipated, bro. You know what I'm saying? Probably whoever take a step back gonna lose. But if Charlo had to take a step back, I trust Charlo as a better boxer. I think Charlo could win on the back foot. Benavidez could. But that'd be an interesting fight, man. I wouldn't be surprised if Charlo won that fight. He seemed to want that fight. You know what I'm saying? Really, really straight jab. Really good power. I think he got a speed advantage. He might have a strength advantage too, man. Like I said before, depending on how well Benavidez making weight. But Benavidez, he bringing that. Hey man, Benavidez get the smoking on the front foot, and Charlo get to using the ring, and Benavidez cut it off. He forced Charlo to fight. It's gonna be a barn burner. I think they're gonna be fight of the year candidate. That definitely would have been a blessing to get that this year. So then Benavidez want to tune up. So I don't know what Charlo gonna do. Is he gonna wait for him? We gonna fight Eubanks, Derevyanchenko, or somebody else? I'm not sure if he'll fight. I don't believe he's gonna fight Derevyanchenko. I just don't see that happening. Even though he's number one, I keep hearing his name as being synonymous with fighting Canelo in September. So we'll figure it out, man. But hey, let me know what you guys think about David Benavidez, the Duck of the Town, versus Charlo. You know, somebody asked me behind the scene, was that a duck? Hell yeah, it's a duck. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of hearing fighters say, "Oh, down the line." Man, his whole career been a tune-up. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of that shit, man. Take these fights, man. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out if you got business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation to the channel? Cash App, PayPal, inscription. Best way to donate is share the video and check out our duck playlist, man. You won't be mad. One time for the one time we go.